fight. This is also a great fight. I remember being at the Danny Jacobs and Canelo fight, and these two came together face to face. We promised we'd make this fight. We've got it. Again, thank you to Golden Boy for stepping up and making this fight. Thank you to Jojo Diaz, his manager and team, as well for making this fight. And Tevin Farmer, who I've known him for a long time. When you think about success stories, and you can even call it a comeback story, this guy lost many fights on the way through. He never quit. He kept going. He improved. And now I believe he is a great example to young fighters about work ethic, about always believing in himself. And he now stands as the most active world champion in boxing today, as the IBF Super Featherweight World Champion. But on Thursday night, he has by far the biggest test of his career so far. One of the top amateurs of the code previously, now former world title challenger, and an excellent fighter who's had a great camp, ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for the IBF Super Featherweight World Championship, Jojo Diaz.
What's going on, everyone? First off, I want to thank Eddie Hearn. I want to thank Joe, DAZN, my manager, Ralph Heredia, Golden Boy Promotions, my father, all my team, Joel, Daryl Hudson, for getting me ready for this fight. It's the toughest fight to date. I know that this is a big fight. It's a big fight for myself, and it's a big fight for just my journey and my career. I've been through a lot of ups and downs in my career. Been through a lot these past few years. And that made me the person that I am today, and the fighter that I am today, both physically and mentally. And I'm mentally prepared for Tevin Farmer. I know that Tevin Farmer is a hell of a fighter. I know that he's a very slick defensive fighter. But come Thursday night, I'm ready to dethrone him. I know that he's already made his 4th defense. This is his 5th defense. And there's a lot to lose. There's a lot at stake for both of us. I mean, it's sink or swim for me. And it's a lot to lose for him as well, because he has a lot on the line. He's been talking a lot of shit. I've been talking a lot of shit. So we're both going to be backing it up. We're both going to be duking it out. So I'm really excited for this fight, man. I'm excited that we both finally agreed to all the terms, and that this fight is actually being made on such a big weekend, Super Bowl weekend, fight week, on such a big card. It's just history in the making, and I'm just happy to be alive and to be a part of it. Tevin Farmer, I hope you're sleeping with that bout, man, because 2 more days, that shit's going to be mine. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jojo. Before we hear from Tevin, I'm going to call up his co-promoter, Lou DiBella, to say a few words. It's been a pleasure working with Lou. I speak to Lou probably 2 or 3 times a day, and that's along with the 8 or 9 missed calls I also get from Lou to moan at me about something else. But he's very passionate at what he does. He works hard for his fighters. Coming up to the Hall of Fame as well. Been in the sport of boxing a long time, and he's ready to go with his charge on Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou DiBella.
Thank you, man. There's a tremendous amount of boxing talent to my left and to my right, and there's also Joe Markowski. No, this is an unbelievable card, and Joe and DAZN should be proud of putting it together. It's got something for everybody. There was a press conference right before this with the YouTube dudes, and there's a lot of people I know that want to see that. It's getting a lot of heat. There's talent from the first bell rings and the first match of the night going through, and there are tremendous fights, and I think the best fight of the night could very well be Jojo and Tevin. I got tremendous respect for this kid. He can fight his rear end off. He never gives less than 110%. He comes forward, he makes a fight. He asked for this fight, he made it happen. Tevin's not one to walk away from a challenge, and Tevin got an airplane to get in this kid's face. And that's frankly because Tevin knew something. He needed a big fight. He needed a guy to fight that was going to make some noise, that was going to get the attention of the boxing industry and give him the credit he deserves for the great fighter I think he is, and he knows he is. And this kid's going to bring it, and it's going to be a war. And that's what it's all about. Let's have some fun. Look forward to Thursday night, Miami Fight Night. Thank you all. And the IBF champion of the world at 130 pounds, Tevin Farmer.
I ain't got much to say today. Every time I come out to speak, I have a lot to say. Today I keep it real simple. First I want to start off by saying I'm gonna beat JoJo ass flat out. I feel like I'm at another level. But I want to thank Eddie Hearn, Lou DiBella, Matchroom, and DAZN for giving me the opportunity to be active and be on this big card. It's such a big card. There's a lot of talent on this card. When I first heard about this card and the people that was on the card, I'm like, wow, it's amazing to fight with these guys. I know these guys are probably saying the same thing about me. It's amazing to be on here with me, but it's amazing to be on here with them. I feel amazing. I don't feel drained. I don't feel sucked in. I don't feel dried out. As y'all can see, I still got my water. A day before the weigh-in, my weight is on point. I'm already on weight. And Miami weekend, it's going to be crazy. I hope JoJo ready, because I'm ready. I've been ready. And when he got up here, I feel like he should have thanked me too, because I'm the one who gave him the opportunity to fight, you know. I could have fought somebody else, but I wanted to fight him. He's a hell of a fighter. And I think he's going to bring it. I hope he will. Because honestly, I'm tired of sweeping people out. I'm tired of killing everybody every round. I'm looking for a challenge. And I'm hoping to be him. I hope we get fighter tonight. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be a clean sweep. Thank y'all.